What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning into this episode of English Turks, where I review your favorite Turkish series with and without English subtitles. And today we're going to do our weekly update. Now, if you haven't had a chance yet, please smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. And if you'd like, click that subscribe button so you can join the family. Now, guys, I thought it was going to be a lot crazier this week than it actually was. But hey, I was watching all my Dizzies on time. I even caught up with Choji Glue, and I'm on par with Choji Glue, and there's some sad news about that, which I'll talk about later. But also, I started a new Dizzy, and maybe I should have never started the new Dizzy because then that probably, I don't know. But anyway, let's talk about the Dizzies that happened this week, starting with Sancak Cami. Guys, it's a good show. I'm not gonna lie, it's a good show. But sometimes I'm like, okay. So, FA is leaving. That's number one. And Celine she's gonna leave, I think, because they have a new PR person coming in. But at the same time, I think she's gonna try one more dig, just like Khan did. One more dig at it by, telling Kerem that Ida knew about the whole, thing with Khan and Ferit and all of that. So it really wasn't much going on in this episode. They did share a kiss that everybody went crazy for. I was like, okay, it's not like this is the first time they've kissed. But a lot of people went crazy about that. Kudos to them. Hopefully, now with him finding out about Ida knowing about the whole Khan situation, he's going to use that to his advantage by, punishing her now. So, the tables have kind of flipped. But now they're going to have this new person coming in, and she's going to be the new PR person for the company. And maybe there's going to be some jealousy on Ada's side, but why would we be jealous? We already know that Serkan is not going to be changing his flavor anytime soon, okay? His favorite flavor is called Ada, and he's not changing that. Let's go to the next one, Menagerie. Like I said in my podcast, here Dijole has kind of told Amir off, which is good because we need an even playing field. She got her job back. She told off Amir. Well, not as bad as what she did with Badish, but she did. And, Badish kind of made a little peace with her, and it looks like in the next Dizzy there'll be some more flirting. We'll see what happens, and we'll see how they're going to change Amir. And Serkan in this episode is still doing his dirty deeds to try to manipulate all the situations in his favor. He kind of shared the news about Dijole, which caused all the craziness to go on. But thankfully, Fetish already rehired her. So now she has to have her back, and it's cute to see Kirach taking on more of a fatherly role. He's on one side I have Beden, on the other side I have you. Both of them with this whole Badish situation. Badish, come on, he's gonna be your father-in-law. We need to get it together. And Dijole's mom ends up showing up in town, which was the big whoopa. Now will Dijole's mom and Kirach see each other? I don't know. But yeah, they had a cute moment with Badish where he's touching her face, and everybody went crazy about that. Guys go crazy over a lot of things. He knows how to work his way around the camera. He's like an Ibrahim, Ibrahim knows how to work his way around the camera. We'll get to him in a second. Let's go to Sefrin Kizzy. So, of course, like I said, he wasn't gonna find out that she was not pregnant. But in the new Dizzy, it looks like in the new fragment that I saw that he rips open her belly thing, and I'm assuming he's gonna realize that it's not real. I would be I need to see your belly now. But maybe because I was celebrating, and I don't know if you guys saw my little clip. I'll play it right now. This is the clip that I kind of made in celebration that he found out. But now when I look at it more closely, she still has another shirt on and she has like a string around it. I'm praying to God that this is not a dream, because some people said it might be a dream. And some people are saying that he's still not going to figure it out, which will make him look really stupid. So if you're a writer of the show and you're watching this, please do not make him look really stupid, because it looks like he sees Sarah, I think that's Akin's sister's name. He sees her kissing Geddes. She's kissing Geddes. He sees that, and so then now he realizes, oh man, she must be playing the other side, and I think he's going to put that into perspective. But also, Kariman has so much dirt on them now because he knows about Akin's dead body, which could send Sanjar. He can send Sanjar to jail, and he can also, if he does send Sanjar to jail, then Geddes is going to automatically go to jail, because that's what Nade said. And actually, Nade is so indecisive because now she's called off the engagement, which she would always do. Like, why would I expect anything else from her? Like, she's so all over the place. She even didn't go to the court hearing for the divorce because she was trying to make Malek not sad. Malek is 10 years old, okay? She's gonna be fine. We can do this tomorrow. We've already had plans for today. Weird. And do you notice something? I just want to say something. I just want to point something out. Do you notice that Melek spends majority of her time at the mansion, and she only goes to get Melek when she's mad at Sanjar? I'm just saying. That's she's using and abusing that child to her favor. Like, if he sees his son on a sonogram, like, it's his kid. At the end of the day, it's not like he's excited for her. He's excited for the kid. It's too much jealousy, but I get it, you know, because Menagerie is like teasing her so much. I get that she would be upset, but still, come on. You're upset with him because he looked at the sonogram? Anyway. Let's talk about Masumla Apartmani. Now, in Masumla Apartmani, she did go to jail. It was Khan that sent her to, she didn't go to jail, but she went to the police station. It was Khan that reported her, and he did it to scare her. His dad found out, and he was really upset with Khan for doing that, but at the same time, like, I think Khan was right in what he did. But what ultimately ended up changing her mind was that Safiye told her that Khan had told Asat that she wets the bed. And so she was like, oh, don't worry, I'm over him because you told him I wet the bed. There's no way back from that. And if only he had known that from before, he probably would have told her that instead of sending her to jail. And he kind of felt bad about sending her to the police station because everybody was upset with him about it, but still, come on. At the end of the day, it's not like she was going to fall over and die. Yeah, she's going to be scared, but she needed to be scared because she was doing some crazy stuff. And he's trying to protect her by not telling the dad all the things that she did. So to the dad, it looks like, you know, she's just obsessed with the guy, but she didn't do anything crazy. But then to him, it's like she sent a crazy looking doll. She pushed the girl through glass. I mean, that's a lot. NJ, on the other hand, now what she did to her friend was terrible. How are you going to go and yell at this girl's face? This girl could have died. Like, that was wicked. Like, how you gonna yell at her first, even if she did report? And she should have reported, because I'm telling you right now, I would have reported. My husband would have been mad at me because I would have reported that. But yeah, hopefully, you know, their relationship will get fixed. Asad and Khan have gotten better, which is good, because like I said in the last one, my last podcast, that they are like, that's his only connection to the outside world, his only friend. So of course he was not going to ruin that relationship. So that's good that they're better now. And now, wait a minute. Now it looks like, because she tried to burn the whole garbage room, which they should just take everything out, just to be safe. I mean, please. But now that Gulben tried to burn the whole room or whatever, and then she got saved, And so now she has a new look. Now she's looking at a new man, like a new crush, because it's like out of one of her romance novels. She got saved from the fire. We're going to see what happens, because now Khan knows that this teacher guy is probably Gulben's ex. And not Gulben's ex, I'm sorry. Now Khan knows that the teacher guy is Safie's ex. And what's crazy about it is that Safie has her mental displacement is getting worse, because she's seeing her mom more and more and more, and her mom yelling at her for, all this stuff. And the more that this guy is there, the more she's starting to see her mom, which is not good for her. She needs to go to the doctor. Hopefully they do send her to one. Let's keep it moving. Dragoon F. Katarin. Dear guys, Ibrahim did an amazing job, because Mehdi is getting super scary, okay? On one hand, you can see he is trying to fix himself, but on the other hand, he's doing some manipulative things, like he's pretending to be one way, but doing other things, like he did smash the window of the car before he found out that his sister had passed, and his sister got hurt or whatever, and she stayed alive long enough to see Mehdi basically, or hear his voice, before she ultimately did pass, and she was buried by her father. But this is more turning into a show about like domestic violence and people getting hurt through domestic violence, specifically women. And so yeah, it's getting really scary. Now some people are saying that Safie is a good mom. Some people are saying Narmin is a good mom. But honestly, they both have their faults. But if I had to pick a mom, and I don't mean this to displace anybody, but if I had to pick a mom, I would more so pick Narmin over Safie, because Safie is completely overlooking everything, even to the point of like creepy, dangerous stuff. Like the fact that Mehdi moved in like literally a block away from her, like that's scary. But to Safie, it's like, oh, that's a good thing. And people are like commending Safie because she knows that her husband needs help, but she's enabling her husband, which makes it even worse. And yes, maybe Narmin didn't know how much her husband was doing, but Narmin's husband was hiding it compared to Safie's husband, who was like just out in the open with it. He wasn't hiding it from her. Narmin's husband was hiding it, and even though they had their arguments and their issues, she didn't think that he was doing all of that behind her back. And when she found out about that, she separated herself he separated them from the relationship, but still, like, she didn't try to get him back or whatever. She got her closure and walked away. But Safie, like, she lets that man come back every single time. So to me, if I had to pick a mom, it would be Narmin. I'm sorry, as the better parent. Let's keep it moving and go to Seoul Unem. It was a much better Dizzy, guys. I preferred episode 3 over episode 1 or 2. It is some ways a little scary, some ways a little good. Some people are saying that Sera is too mean to Burak, but you know what? I would have agreed with you guys if it wasn't for Burak not taking no for an answer. It's pretty scary that he ends up showing up at her house. She doesn't know him that well, so he definitely had to follow her because she took the bus to get home. And then to top it off, he's still sending gifts to her house, and then he kisses her without her permission, even though, he kissed her not because he wanted to. He kissed her because he saw everybody was looking at him, especially Selim. So he was trying to make it look like, they had something going on, which they don't. Like, they honestly don't have anything going on. So for me, I think she has to be rough with him because he is taking liberties that he's not allowed to do, and he's completely disrespecting her personal space. So unfortunately, I just have no pity for him. I do feel bad for him because he got into this car accident, and maybe Sera might feel responsible for it because he left angry, but she shouldn't feel responsible because he has no right to intervene in her that way. But also, we also found out that the mom has a connection to Selim's dad because that was her first love, which kind of makes sense as to why these two are attracted to each other. And so the plot is actually starting to make a lot more sense. I don't like their lines in the series, but still, some of their interactions are ridiculous, but it's good. If you want to find out more about what my in-depth thoughts about the episode, you can check out the video because I posted the Seoul Unem podcast up on YouTube. Now let's go to Choji Glue. Guys, I caught up. I literally binged episode 4 through 9, and I caught up, and man, it is crazy. Aishigu Polyanam, she actually ends up liking my hair likes her back, and they're starting like this relationship thing that doesn't really have a claim, but you know, they're just testing the waters. But at the same time, Mahir's son Ali Khan was found, and he has a psycho kidnapper mom which she should have been in jail for that, for kidnapping a kid, because she did kidnap him. She is like trying to get Ali Khan out of the country, and then Mahir Bey is forced to live with his ex-wife, and the ex-wife is kind of two-faced because now she's trying to get back into the picture. We lost Dodo, we lost Mosey went back to her dad, Dodo went to the bicycle family. It looks like I think they're going to send Bambi to the Judale type family, and also Mavi is being adopted by Aishikul, which I think Mahir Bey convinced him to stay because they were about to run away. Mahir Bey convinced him to stay, so they're probably going to be a little family. And then the only one that we're not sure about are the twins, and then also Zainab, because Zainab, we don't know. Her mom, is she going to go to her mom, or is she going to go to this new family? Hopefully she goes to the new family because her mom is a piece of work. But anyway, hopefully she'll go to this new family. So there's a lot going on. Now here's the sad news about Choji Glue. It's getting canceled, guys. It was too good. Why is it being canceled? I think the reason why they are canceling the show is because they're working with kids, and so labor laws. Maybe they have labor laws over there that they can't overpass with children. However, the actress that's playing Mavi, she's played in a lot of Dizzies, and I think they have a lot more episodes than 11. I think this show could have easily made it to 30, 40 episodes, but no, they're cropping it at 11, and I'm so sad to lose it. I'm so glad I caught up. So there's no episode this week, but next week there'll be a new episode, and then they'll have another episode, and then that'll be it. So in the new year, we'll have no Choji Glue. Let's talk about Legacy. So Legacy this week, I think what they did was they have to introduce characters so that they can keep the storyline going, because they air every day. So basically, they introduced this guy who's a music teacher, and you know, Seher hires the music teacher to be in the home teaching Yusuf how to play the ukulele, but he's really creepy, and Seher, I don't know if she's doing it to spite Yaman or what, but she's basically spent the entire week fighting for the teacher, like having his back over Yaman's back. Like, you know, Yaman, he does things, but he does it logically. Like, he has logical reasons for why he does things. Maybe he doesn't make the best of choices, but he has logical reasons to why. And she just off the bat just completely trusts the music teacher, and she's like getting upset with Yaman, like it's Yaman has issues because he wants to protect his family. And yet when she's talking to the music teacher, she's like, oh, don't mind him, he's just very protective over Yusuf and all that stuff. So now she's gonna find herself in a difficult situation, because this guy's gonna lock her up in the house, and he's already said in the fragment that he is basically going to have a great dinner reconnecting with her, and then he's gonna kill them both. She's in that case. No, she's a nutcase. I'm not saying him, I'm saying her, because he already knew what he was. She's a nutcase for just completely being so gullible. And then Kiraz and Ali, man, I love their storyline. We didn't get a lot of, we didn't have her at all in the last episode. Who am I thinking about? Okay, I can't remember her name. But Ali and Kiraz are the cutest thing ever. And of course, she does some gullible things too, and so she ends up getting herself in trouble. Eventually she saved herself, and then Ali came in. But their intimacy is going a lot faster than Yaman and Seher. Just saying. let's move on to this last dizzy that I want to talk to you guys about, and that is called Adret, which means scorpion. Really crazy dizzy, guys. The first episode came out this week. I watched it last night and I almost clicked off, but guys, this show's deep. I'm going to be doing a first look video about it, so keep a lookout for that one. I won't talk too much about it on here, but I just want to say that it's a super good dizzy. Just started and I'm gonna be in for the watch. I hope you guys are watching it too. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to click that like button and that subscribe button so you're notified every time I post a new episode. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.